Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi everyone, I am looking for my earpiece, which I can't find, so I'm going to do it without the earpiece. One thing's for sure, I am the type of person, if I don't put things back where they belong, I'll leave it to my dad. Hold on a second.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hello, boys and girls. I was going to do a feed yesterday, so my earpiece was in wherever it was. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Lachey, good health. Hi, Picasso, good health. Hi, Deborah, good health. Hi, Busybody, good health. Good health, Dee Dee, good health, Prairie. Hello, everyone. Hi, Cataprom, good health. Hi, Reginald, good health. Hi, Miss Demi Renee, love that name. Elana, J. Marie, Poochie. We always got to have a Poochie in the group, always. Poochie and Pookie, or something similar. Morgan, Shantae, good health. Pretty Green. Yummy, what a cute name. That's a cute Instagram name. You wait till I change my name to something like Yummy. Shoot. How you all doing today? Good health. Grand Rising, Sid W. Good health, Kenneth. Good health. Hi, Amy. Good health. Why am I hearing fire alarms? Why am I hearing ambulances? That's not normal here. I feel like I'm back in Cali. What the hell? Oh, goodness. All right. People have a right to get sick. It's just lasting too long. Hi, Poochie. It's just lasting too long. All right. Thank you. Got a show to do. Go take care of the sick. Ambulance. Go take care of them. It happens. Right? It's another page acting like you for coins. I know. But you know what? My people's not going for it. My people's like blocked. They send me pictures where they already blocked the person. Y'all are not going for it. I'm so proud of you all. I am so proud of you all that know me. Some of you have never even contacted me before. That's the surprise. I got people in Russia, Ukraine, ain't never contacted me before, and they were like, you are being copied. I was like, girl, who you? I am so proud of the peeps. You all are psychic detectives. Like, she picked the wrong one. I don't know what other metaphysical people are being copied. The one thing I don't do is panic. She picked the wrong one. My people are like, that's not how Tracey talk. No. Mm-mm. So, wait, what's Velux Glam? You have what? You have what? It's the hair. Oh, it's the hair for you. Thank you. You know, I like to call it my Raggedy Ann doll hair. You know, it is growing, but if this were not locks, this thing would be down my back. If it were not locks, right? So I like to call it my Raggedy Ann doll because it's so light. If y'all could just look, it just, I don't know what it does, but it don't do. It's Raggedy Ann. Hi, Violet Star. That's a pretty name too. Velux. I have, and who is accurate? Me? Adriana. Good health. Miss Pink 2021. What's going to happen in 2022, Miss Pink? Do we have to upgrade the name? Iyani, good health. Big, good health. I can't pronounce the last name, so I'm not even going to go there. I screw up too many names. Hi, Beauty Bee. I'm in here on time. Look at God. Good health, Tracy. Yes. Oh, you have gotten a reading from me, and I was saying you were accurate. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Don't waste your money, folks, unless you want to. Unless you want to waste your money, don't waste your money, because you're gonna get the answer that you need to hear, and you're gonna be able to breathe afterwards, right? You're gonna know when I'm done with you. You're gonna know. You just gonna know, right, Miss Pinksy? You laughing? You know you gotta upgrade it to 2022. You already know it. It's upgraded. Oh, I hate taking pills, guys. Happy Sunday, Be More. How come I haven't seen you in a while? Now I feel like doing a reading. I've got so many people here I haven't seen in a while. Man, that woman woke up the beast in y'all. Y'all showing up and showing out today. Let her copy me again. She woke y'all up. By the way, I think it's the Kardashians that are doing it, to be honest with you. I think it's the Kardashians. I think, first of all, they don't know me. But I think they thought that if they could harass me, I would get intimidated, right? Like the black men they deal with, and I would cower or something to stop me from doing Did Drake Boink, Kylie. But it didn't work. It didn't work. If the object was to stop me, it didn't work. So I think it's the Kardashians, really. You know why I think it's the Kardashians? Because what I don't like is that they're using a Spanish woman to pit against a black woman, right? That's what I think I don't like the most, right? They couldn't use anyone white, because y'all know I would have went ham. They couldn't use anyone black because it wouldn't have been, like, even they know, like, I don't know if that's going to work. So they use somebody Spanish, and that's like Latinx. And I'm like, this is why Latinx, Asian, blacks, like, we all got to get together now, right? We got to start saying no to people that want to pit us against one another. Does that make sense? Spiritualists, that's a whole other category. All cultures come in spiritualists. Blacks, Latinx, and Asians need to come together now. We need to come together. And I think that's why this doesn't bother me, because I have this on backwards. Do you like it on backwards? Thank you. I'm just assuming that you said yes. Hi, the official CJB. How are you, sweetie? Auntie, SM Jeffrey. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's how they talk out here. It takes a lot to get used to out here. All right. I want to open up a comedy segment. in my repertoire of shit. Because I just think that a lot of what I'm going through is pure comedy, and I think I could say it in a very comedic way, and it would be very funny. Because I think the beginning part of this is comedy, right? So I think if I just opened up a comedy segment and then do readings separate, I think that would be better. Like they would last a whole hour. Because the first hour is the whole, comedy part of it. I might do that. How do you guys feel about that? Oh, Beauty B, I guess she hasn't contacted you. Ugh, there's some woman copying me and telling people yada, 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 trying to take grown folks' money, trying to take psychic detectives' money. This is psychic detectives. We are too strong and too intelligent and too psychic for the bullshit. That's what it is. So, yes, I absolutely do FaceTime and or Zoom for those of you, and WhatsApp, and I can do it on IG. Oh my God, I do it on everything. It doesn't matter to me. If it's video, yes. Anywhere. Yeah. If you got video, we could FaceTime, we could Zoom, we could IG it, we could WhatsApp it, everything. So, hi, Jackie's Best Life. How are you? Hi, Mrs. White. How are you? Samara, hi, sweetie. How are you? So, yeah, I do everything. Whatever. I do everything. Okay. So, today I figured, so what do you guys think about like a comedy segment and then save the readings for the readings? What do you think? Because I kind of miss just doing the readings. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. So I wanted to talk about all of my predicted it's part one. No, let's get something straight with the Kardashians. They are not practicing magic at all. They are practicing sex magic. That's all they got is sex magic. Now, can they practice money magic? Yes, it's easy to draw money to you. So yes, but it's sex magic. You guys don't know about sex magic? You guys don't know sex magic, but you have to believe in yourself to do sex magic. So maybe that's why some of y'all don't know about it. You have to believe that you can catch any man out there. But be careful if you practice sex magic because you don't want your husbands or boyfriend, friends of your boyfriend to be drawn to you too. So you have to be really careful about what it is that you're going after. Right? That's how Drake and Kylie got together. They got together via sex magic. True story. I gotta move that fan away before I start. We get comedy every day from you. I know. That's why I was thinking maybe I should separate it. Ugh, this fan is killing me. Damn it. All right. If I don't have the fan on me, I regret it. But if I have it on too much or too close, then, oh, child, I regret that too. Because it. Okay. All right. Man eater. Yeah. I'm a man eater. Isn't that a song? But don't get it twisted. None of them can keep a man. Y'all didn't notice that, did you? Not one of them can keep a man. Not one. So be careful what you wish for, because not one can keep a man, And all of the men that they have used sex magic on have gone batshit crazy. All of them. Oh, I don't think anything of it right now, Sin. It ain't over until it's over. So for right now, I'm just keeping quiet and letting it play out a little better. All right? You should teach a class on sex magic, the pros and cons. No, because I promise you, Miss Pink, somebody's going to come along, take them notes. They're going to be like this. Wait, what? And they're going to use it. And I'm going to have some poor man out there driven crazy because sex magic. I'll think about it. It's all fun. I'll think about it. If I do a class on sex magic, I'm going to charge for that. Because y'all about to use some good information against people. It just depends on my greed level now. Hi, Sylvester. I think you should keep the comedy including your readings. It makes it fun, rich, and enlightening the show. Okay. Then I'll just keep it in the readings. All right. All right. So, we're going to talk about past predicted it is. It's the end of the year. And there might be several of these that I might have to do. This is part 1 in case I forget. But also, you all know ones that I haven't done. So please DM me, email me, put in the comments what I may have missed, okay? So that I can put it in the next one. But for the next few weeks leading to the end of the year, we're going to talk about my predicted it's. Oh, and pre-predicted it's counts. All right? None of it has to be perfect. It has to be remotely close, right? Just like that Drake baby. Now, what you all are going to watch when Drake's baby comes out is the color of that baby. Watch for the color. Because Drake is half white. And Armenians don't like to be called white, but they are in terms of skin color, sorry. Maybe the Census Bureau is going to start to make them white too because, child, they are, because the white population is decreasing and they've just made Asians white. Seriously. And so they might make all others like Russian, Armenian, they might make them white rather than separate them from yada, yada, yada. All right, I'm over myself, nor do I care, right? So her skin is white, even though they don't like to be called white Armenians. Trust me, I know this personally. I lived with Armenians, whatever. But also Kylie is half white, half wait a second. She's not Armenian at all. Christian is not Armenian. The Kardashians are half Armenian. That's why they're darker. That makes them, except for Khloe. Khloe is half black. OJ's daughter. She denies that, but it's not the hairdresser, people. It's not the hairdresser. They found that big nose hairdresser from somewhere. It's not the hairdresser or the makeup artist or whatever you want to call it. It's not him. It's OJ's. But she knows it, which is why she blondes herself up. Because if she doesn't blonde herself up, then she looks more like OJ's daughter with the poor lady that he killed, allegedly. Was he ever convicted of that? Yes, right? Can I say that he killed Nicole? Was he convicted of that? Let me just say allegedly, just in case. Oh, child, because, allegedly, he... What did he go to jail for? Why is he out so quickly? Did he get out on a technicality too? Because I'm starting to forget. Did he get out on a technicality like Bill Cosby? And should Bill Cosby be back in jail? Should somebody file a new petition and put Bill Cosby back in jail? Somebody, let me know. All right. I was right about Bill Cosby too. I just didn't think for a second that he would be out on a technicality. Huh. But I also think, now that I'm thinking about it, this happened during the Trump era, right? This happened during the Trump era, which means Bill Cosby has. Oh no, wait, this happened. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, is that what it is? The spirits can't get the spirits. Just they're like, girl. I'm like, what? Okay, so this is what happened. Now it's making. I was like, how? But spirit just told me today. Okay, so Bill Cosby is out on a Trump Epstein era, right? The judge is connected to Trump Epstein. Allegedly, I don't, crazy psychic, look, nuts, crazy psychic here. This was spirit told me just now. And that's how Bill Cosby got out, because that particular judge is connected to the ring of ringers, St. James Island over there. By the way, I don't know, I get the feeling I'm looking at St. James Island. It's this weird island. It's just right in front of me. And I never see any boats go there. And it's not a beach. It's not an island. It's an island because it's away from the other island. But I think that might be St. James Island over there. I think I'm directly looking at St. James Island. I gotta see what it looks like. I don't have my phone here or whatever. Out of jail for kidnapping and theft from the people that had his stolen property. Oh no. Oh, that's why he's out of jail. Oh, he never got charged for Nicole's murder? Oh, if you can't acquit, if it doesn't fit, you can't acquit. Oh, so he's got double jeopardy. I got you. Oh, child, so easy to forget all these murders and pedophiles. It's just, child. Got it. Can't acquit. Oh, by the way, Cochran and Kardashian, those two lawyers were murdered. They were given a chemical, and one got rare brain cancer, and the other one got rare throat cancer. But pretty much like the COVID, they got something put inside of them from a lab. These are true stories. I tell no lies. People were so mad at Cochran for winning that case because it was a black-white thing, and it wasn't about the murder of a woman with children. It became whites against blacks, and it became about the worst jurors in America. They also changed the jury system, but I don't know if that's working anymore 20 years later. How long has Nicole been dead? Oh, wow. Wait, what's wow? What's wow? Yeah. Well, that's very typical to get away with murder, right? Mafia knows. You get away with murder, right? Mafia knows all about this. Can never catch mafia with murder because what they do is they melt you. A lot of dead bodies in New Jersey and Staten Island. A lot of dead bodies in Staten Island too. The landfill. Okay, I say too much. But you catch them on taxes. It's very typical to catch people on taxes. Oh, Jackie, that's very interesting. Sipping Buddy says Cochran was about to take the U.S. to trial for reparations, and all of a sudden he dies mysteriously. Yeah, that wasn't it. It wasn't about reparations. We will be getting reparations, by the way. But it wasn't about it was definitely about revenge. And Jackie's Best Life says, I think Kardashian was on the team, so he couldn't be called to testify what he knew about their domestic violence. Ooh, he only sat there. I kind of remember that. He only sat there. No, I don't don't think it was because of Rodney King. I don't think so. I think there was a blonde and a black man, and I think there was a murder, and I think that automatically made it black against white. Automatically. So the other thing I think pissed people off is that oh my God. This is one part I remember. I was pretty young at the time. I think I was young. Oh my God. I remember when OJ won and black folks were screaming with glee. And that didn't work well with white folks. It did not work well. And many people, unbeknownst to you, many people are caught up in drug rings and in jail and all that stuff because of OJ. Yeah. OJ caused all the gang stuff, all the criminal cases, all the laws to prevent black people from ever winning minor cases, and that's why so many are put in jail for 1/4 weed or whatever. It was all OJ's fault. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Got it. Chris and Nicole was best friends, so the Kardashian, the lawyer, knew too much, and he didn't want to testify, so he joined the team. That cost you your life then. That's the truth. Now, sipping bubbly, that it comes down to that. Sipping bubbly says we didn't care if he was innocent. We only cared because he got acquitted, and that's when it came down to black-white. That became the point. And to date, that is still an issue. Like if you bring up Kyle Rittenhouse literally gets away with murder, right? And so when a black man gets off on murder, we're like, okay, well, there you have it. So that's why it's a black-white thing. But what you don't understand is that the court system's changed drastically since then, and they really went after black folks, but you didn't know it. You didn't know it. It was a secret society. All right. Affirmative action was taken away because of OJ. I don't know. You have to give me the date when affirmative action was taken away, and then I would say yes. I don't know. I think there was some movement to take away affirmative action a long time ago. Chris was never on the stand or questioned. Chris never? Oh, see? Look at all the things I don't even know. All right. But you guys are so helpful. You guys know so much, and I'm so grateful and honored that we can have an open psychic detective conversation, about race and all that murder and mayhem and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Lottie. So let's talk about some of the predicted idiots. All right. Good health, Lottie. Well, let's start with Sherri Shepherd, right? Sherri Shepherd this is a pre-predicted it. She could be in line to take over the Wendy Williams show, but I also think that Sherri, let's remember something. Wendy's show, her show ends this year. There's no show. She's not coming back in January. They had a whole full lineup in January. I think what's going to happen, we'll call this a predicted it, is that she probably could show up by season end. She's probably actually going to leave with a bang and let people see the new Wendy. But the show itself, as you know it, Wendy Williams' show is not renewed. So stop thinking she has power. Then Sherri put out, which was just part of the trick. Sherri's like, It's not that I don't want to take over Wendy Williams' show, but I would prefer to have my own show. Now, Sherry, of course, that's really responsible of you. You're going to get your own show if you choose. It's actually going to wind up being your choice. You're going to get your own show. I think more than anything, Sherry might be more concerned with, should I do it in New York or should I do it in California? And I think that's what it comes down to. But I don't know, Sherry. You're going to lose a lot of people that work for you, for Wendy Williams, that's been there for years. And I think that would be a shame because Sherry lives in California. So I think if she were to do a show, she would want to do it in California. So maybe all those people have to relocate because they run an amazing show. What they do with Wendy is amazing. So maybe they'll all relocate. Or maybe, Sherry, you should just relocate. And then figure out how you can transition everyone over to California later. Like, put out a notice after you start your show and say, we're going to do this for a year, and then revamp it for a new season, second season. And there's always a way to do this. And people might be willing to leave New York who works on that show. So it might work to your advantage. Mm-hmm. I mean, Oprah did a whole, thing out of Chicago, right? All right. Let's move on. Okay. So Sherry Shepherd is predicted it. Let me see here. Oh, these are the most recent. I was looking back on old videos, and I did a video where I said Kylie's makeup will not outdo Rihanna's makeup. And they had this whole public thing for Kylie that she's Forbes billion list, which turned out to be a lie. And yet Rihanna is truly the richest woman in the world. Hi, Harriet Shore. Hi, Terica. So that's a predicted it. And I predicted that way back, right? I can't even tell you how many years, but I was like, Rihanna will outdo Kylie's makeup. Why are these only two in competition? I don't know, but it is what it is. And it is true. I said that Alec Baldwin will retire, and he has announced that he will retire. However, I didn't know he was a little bitch. I didn't know he was a little coward. I didn't know that he was gonna come out and say, I did not pull the trigger. You pulled the trigger, you little bitch. Okay. But I predicted that he would retire. I predicted that Teresa would get remarried before this boy came along, this guy came along, right after the divorce and the husband had to go to Italy. I predicted that Teresa would find another man. I didn't know it was going to be the pool boy. I did predict that Brian Laundrie would be found in a swamp. All right. I did not predict that he was dead, and I'm kind of sticking to that. His ex-girlfriend is saying that he's not dead. I don't believe he's dead. But for all intents and purposes, he is. And my prediction was that he would be found in the swamp. I predicted Kelly Price with At Beautiful Conundrum. And to be honest with you, I don't know what I predicted with that, with Beautiful Conundrum. I just know we predicted everything with Kelly Price. All right? Even the fact that she is a scam artist. Allegedly. The Free Wendy movement, I predicted that. I may have started that, actually. I figured if those Babs and the other girl, I can't remember the other girl's name. I'm so sorry, other girl. I love you. Brett, are you here? What's the other girl's name? I don't have my phone next to me. I just know one of them is named Babs when he started the podcast and the Free Britney movement. I figured if it worked for Free Britney, then it has to work for Wendy, right? So I started, Free Wendy from Denmark Mercury, right? I said, stop using her. She's not your concubine. And they heard me. And they just decided to not keep holding space for Wendy, but get the show rolling. They heard me. Oh my God, you really need to hire me as consultants, people. Oh Lord, did I predict R. Kelly. Now, I predicted R. Kelly when black folks were being jackasses, men and women alike. And you're like, they're coming for the black man. And, oh, R. Kelly, they're trying to come after the black man. R. Kelly. And I'm like, is everybody stupid? This is what I was saying in my head. I didn't say it out loud. I was like, is everybody stupid? So this was years ago. Years ago, I can't even tell you. I don't have my phone here. You guys can look it up. Years ago, I did so many videos on R. Kelly. Years ago, I predicted R. Kelly would go to jail. Years ago. Years. He has molested and did all kinds of things in between. And I'm like, why is... Oh, and then remember, I predicted that he does boys. Well, no, but, oh, Tracey, you just go too far now. Now you're just going too far. And the trial comes out, and that poor little McDonald's boy. And I remember that incident. I remember there's just certain things that my eyes go, third eye. And I'm watching TV, and I'm watching him get out of jail, and I'm watching the news media follow him into McDonald's. And I remember thinking, McDonald's? And I thought, well, maybe if I just got out of jail, maybe that's the first thing I want. No. Somebody give me a steak. Find me a steak. All right. You know me and steaks. I love steaks. Do I really? I don't even know. I'm trying to go vegan. It's a true story. I'm trying to go pescatarian, not vegan. I'm trying to go pescatarian. All right, enough about me. He goes into McDonald's and he solicits the poor boy in McDonald's. This man was not safe around nobody. No. If your 80-year-old grandmother could do it, he would take her down if it had value. You have to have some value to him, not just a vagina, right? There has to be a reason. Is he a Scorpio? Is he a Scorpio? Thank you, B. Moore. B. Moore goes, dirty laundry isn't deceased. He's not. He pulled a whole Tupac. Moving on. So I predicted everything about R. Kelly. I also predicted everything about Britney Spears. Now, I'd love to go down the line to say what I predicted. It's ridiculous. Everything. I have been doing Britney Spears for years. If I said she wasn't going to stay with this guy, she wasn't going to stay with this guy. If I said her mother was going to get involved, her mother was going to get involved. If I said move to the left, damn it, if the universe didn't have her move to the left. If I said Britney was going to be free, and by the way, very casually, right? I wasn't begging the universe to allow her to be free. I saw it. I said, no, she's going to be free. Toward the end, one of my fears was that, because I was getting a little concerned, it's Britney's post. Okay. I love Britney. If you watch Britney, you could see where meds were being weaned out of her and new meds were coming in. And it still shook her up. You could see the responses to meds being depleted and new meds. coming in because there's a transition with meds, right? You could see where she was spiraling. Thank God the way she spirals is to literally spiral. The way she spirals out is to spiral in. There's something about Britney that's very, very metaphysical, and that's really smart. I don't know if she knows it. Rather than spiral inside her head, sitting down, babbling, right? She danced and she spiraled until it was released from her. It's a really smart thing that she did, whether she knew it or not. Now, when you watch her, you could see her eyes are back to normal. Her speech pattern isn't so hyper. It's okay like this. You know, she's really, her thoughts are well organized now, and she speaks so well. That's what they say about Black people. And she speaks so well. It's an inside joke. If you don't know what I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Blacks know what I mean. So she's changed. Her eyes are, I love to look at her eyes now. They're just so focused. My favorite part about Britney is her is her middle finger post. Oh my God. What comedy. The comedy of Britney Spears. Her middle fingers are the best. She has got 13, 14 years of waking up. And have you ever broke up with somebody, right? And then you have, like, oh, I'm so sad and I'm depressed because, you know, we're not together. Right? And then when you know it's permanent, when you know there's no chance of this person coming back to you, right? You start remembering shit. There's a word for it. I think my daughter-in-law coined a 2020 insight. I think my daughter-in-law coined that. It's a really good concept where you sit back and you 2020 your relationship and you realize how much you got fucked over. That's Britney. She's now going back 13 years because the meds aren't inside of her anymore. And so now it's all coming, and she is pissed. Britney is pissed. Stay tuned because she has more court dates. You know, she's got a couple of court dates where they have to do financial disclosure on how much money her dad has spent. And could he get jail time? I want to see if he could get jail time myself. I want to see if he could get charged and then jail time. That would be nice. All right. Well, those are future. Those are 2022 ones. I have no idea what I said. Suing Anna. No. Suing Anna. Who the hell is Anna? All right. Let's skip that one. Jenny pregnant? Who's Jenny? Jenny pregnant. All right, I don't remember that one either. Just to go jump a few parts back when I said Wendy will have her meltdown. That was a predicted in it. Here's my favorite. Here is my absolutely favorite, Aaliyah. Aaliyah. When I tapped into Aaliyah, which I don't tap into the medium world very often, but I was really pulled to tap into Aaliyah. And Aaliyah said she was murdered. Aaliyah said she was murdered. And that was a brand new concept when I did the video. It wasn't until the R. Kelly trial did we understand the way she was murdered. Right? That plane was never meant to lift. They made the pilot drunk. They gave her pills to pass her out. Aaliyah said she was murdered, and it came out during the R. Kelly trial. And I think she was murdered. I feel like she was murdered by R. Kelly's team. I feel that way. And I feel like she really didn't have a chance because although, and I say this allegedly murdered by R. Kelly's team because it's psychic allegedly, but spirits ain't never wrong. I feel like she was murdered because now that we know how controlling R. Kelly is, right? And that he married her and that this was his girl. Nobody could get away with his girl. And most of the girls that didn't listen to him got a beating. They had broken teeth, broken jawlines, broken vaginas, like he would stuff things up their vaginas. Oh, look at that. I never get a rooster here on the property. That's so weird. All right. Rooster means something. I know in the Chinese calendar it means something. Doesn't matter. My point to you is she didn't have a chance. Aaliyah didn't have a chance. Aaliyah did not have a chance. And all the men failed Aaliyah. All the men wanted to just fuck her. And they failed her. All of them. That includes Jay-Z. And Damon, although I do feel like you loved her, I think that you were compromised by Jay-Z. And so I don't believe that you did enough to protect her. I think in hindsight, you have all this regret because you did know something. But I think it was a man's world, the music industry. And I think you knew you could have done something, and to this day, the regret is I truly could have done something because I had a funny feeling, or maybe you had actual knowledge. I don't know. I'm not saying anything other than that I believe R. Kelly's team did this to her. Allegedly. Oh, Barry Hankinson, yes. Her brother, her father, all the men failed her. Jay-Z, thank you, B. Moore. You're bringing out all the names. Barry Hankinson, even that bastard came back on. Came back to life to sell her masters. And nobody brought the masters. I'm actually very proud of everyone for not making her music popular during the trial. That, I have to tell you, that's one of the things that really showed me that we all have character. Oh, thank you, Cosme. I know. All my psychic detectives have let me know. Just go ahead and block the person. Y'all are way too smart to be fooled by anyone copying me. But I thank you for saying something. I agree. It's awful that nobody protected her, even her mother. Well, her mother couldn't protect her because she was boinking R. Kelly. She was boinking R. Kelly. And I said that too. Well, let me put that down. Diane, R. Kelly, let's see, Aaliyah. I did a Diane video. And I said that too. I said she had a relationship with R. Kelly. By the way, guys, Aaliyah, I remember this video because I rarely tap into someone else's soul that's passed over. It's rare. Aaliyah wanted you all to know the truth. It's almost like she couldn't rest because you all believed something else. And these men were very, very powerful in covering up her death. And she was like, no, I was murdered. I think the sad part is the person that gave her the drugs was a female. Am I right or wrong? Does anybody know? But be more, I think more importantly, here's what I think happened. I think they still had control meaning the parents, over Aaliyah's career, right? So I believe that R. Kelly figured the best way to control Diane was to do her. And that way he could have intimate talks with her, right? So this wasn't come to my office type of talk. It was talk between the sheets. And when you have pillow talk, intimate talk, you can convince each other of anything. And it's a trick. It's a predator's trick. So okay, oh yeah, thank you. Oh, Cardi B is another favorite. I predicted Cardi's engagement, Cardi's marriage, Cardi's baby girl, Cardi's baby boy. Thank you, Cardi, for all those predictions. But Cardi's an open spirit, right? She hides nothing. And so when someone isn't hiding anything, then their predictions are easy. And Cardi's was easy from jump, right? I predicted the Karen's craze. You guys don't remember that, but I predicted that people were going to be wilding out, all right? And what we know that to be now is crazy Karens. What is this? Endeavor of guilt. God, I can't read my own handwriting. When I was writing this down, I was kind of writing fast. I predicted Porsha's new series. Which Porsha, Porsha, I think it's a shame when you have to sell your soul to Bravo. I think it's a shame what you're teaching your daughter about how to manipulate for money, manipulate men. You're not in love with the guy that you're supposedly engaged with. You're in love with Dennis. You are. You're still in love with Dennis. You light up when you see Dennis. Dennis don't act right. And that's why you have to pull back. But you're in love with Dennis. And this is a whole con game on the Real Housewives of anything black folks. So it's just a con game to keep Bravo going. But you're not looking good. You're not looking good. And it concerns me at some point. But good luck with your book tour and the fact that R. Kelly raped you. Good, thank you for staying quiet all these years. Sha'Carri, I said that Sha'Carri couldn't go to the Olympics. I was hoping they would find a loophole, but she's a black woman, so of course there was no loophole, but there was an actual loophole for her to get in there, probably in the last one or two races. But I said somebody was going to carry her, and sure enough, Kanye carried her on his commercial, and I appreciate you, Kanye, for that. I predicted Nick Cannon would get his own show, all right? I predicted Meghan McCain would be gone, but I don't know if that counts because I predicted that 7 years ago. And out of, Jesus Christ, it was such punishment on us to keep her for 7 years. She just should have been gone. I also predicted Meghan McCain's baby girl. Vanessa Guillen, the Latinx woman in the army. I'm shocked, but they admitted that they failed Vanessa. And kudos to her parents that would not sit on the fact that armed services failed their daughter. They would not give up. I'm so proud of, a small family that fought for their daughters and sister and honor. I predicted Chris Harris would be gone. That was actually a shocker for me. But yeah, he's gone. It's a replacement. Did they finally find a replacement for him? I thought they announced a replacement, which if it's a guy, like, fuck you, Bachelor. It really should just be a woman and call it a day. Like, he's had it for 20 years, and toward the end, it became about race. Like, this is disgusting. It still counts. Thank you. Yes, Ari, let's go back to Vanessa. Vanessa is such a sad story that they found other bodies. What the hell? All right. So Chris Harrison is gone. I predicted Meghan Markle. I predicted her marriage. I predicted her first baby. I predicted her second baby. I predicted a boy, then a girl, yada, yada, yada. I predicted that she was going to have to leave the Royals because they are scary as hell. But, you know, got to give Meghan credit. You know, you don't fuck with the Leo. I don't know what her moon sign is, but she knew these countries were going to go on lockdown. So she thought she could escape to Canada, and then she realized Canada was going to have stricter lockdowns. So she got the hell out, and I think I'm not mistaken, she wound up at Oprah's house for a little bit. Because that's how quickly they had to leave Canada, because Canada had real strict lockdowns. Borders were closed, which I didn't know until I was speaking to one of my Canada people, and she's like, oh, no, you can't get in, you can't get out. So I predicted everything about Meghan Markle. Her moon is a Libra. Oh, I have a rising moon. I wonder what her rising is. I predicted Lady Gaga's trauma. There was some video I did where I saw Lady Gaga had some trauma. And it turns out early in her career, she was raped. Yeah. Terrible, terrible. What did I predict about Tyler Perry, sweetie? I'm going to end in 1 hour. So we've got 3 minutes before we end because IG ends in an hour. I predicted Melinda and Bill Gates' divorce. There's no way these people were going to stay together, and there were signs showing it. I predicted the talk. Elaine, I said a woman saves the day. It turns out it was Elaine. All right. How's the talk doing, by the way? Right. She will not marry Simon in the end. Absolutely not. Besides, I think he has financial problems, like real financial problems. I predicted Matt James to be the Bachelor. I think he's the first black, but you know, white folks, ABC, so white, they had to find a black man that had a mixed. They had to find a mixed black man. You guys can do better, ABC. You're so annoying with your racism, and you just should have picked a black man because it turns out Matt James was terrible. He was terrible. Y'all just pick the color brown skin and then say he's got a white mom so we can sell the whiteness. And oh my God, y'all are terrible at black care. Terrible. At least ask the people from Blackish for a consultation. They'll be able to help you, ABC. God. All right, but it doesn't matter. I still predicted Matt James. I predicted the next one would be black. Yes, Ari. I predicted all of coronavirus messes. All of it. I said D3 was going to save you. I said the mask was going to save you. I said we were going to go on lockdown. I said the schools were going to be closed. I said there were going to be divorces, that people were going to go on lockdown and really look at each other and go, I can't stand you. I predicted Biden 2020, Harris, president, vice president. I predicted the uprising of January 6th. Now that I predicted, I believe, 4 years ago. I said there was going to be a coup. And then I think 2 years in, I saw it again. I said, guys, there's going to be a coup. And sure enough, January 6th was the coup. Oh, I predicted that Trump's account would get deleted on Twitter. And then that bastard, that Twitter bastard CEO just stepped down. When you created a monster in this country, Twitter, you created a monster. You could have been shut the president down. Instead, he went from 40 characters to 120 characters. He gave Trump more words to play with. You are, between you and Zuckerberg, you two are the worst. You ruined America single-handedly. You and Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg, because he took all those January 6 people. Well, I don't know if it was January 6 people, but he took all the election people and let them have these accounts where they talked about all the stuff that they talked about for 4 years. Zuckerberg did that, and that's why Congress brought him in. And then the whistleblower said that he was starting a teenage thing, and he had to stop that. He had to stop being that pedophile, via whole metaverse. And then his name was going to get drowned in the mud, or he was going to have to take down. But they're not finished with Facebook. Congress is not finished with Facebook. It just so happened that January 6th has more importance. That's what's really going on here. Is that January 6th has taken over, but if it had not been for January 6th, Facebook CEO Zuckerberg would be taken down. But I'd like to see if he's going to get taken down anyway from the metaverse. But Twitter, what's that guy's name? That asshole. Twitter got taken down. Well, that's interesting. And that's recently. And now Twitter is managed by a person of color, but that doesn't make any difference. Twitter is really, really bad. And I predicted Barr would resign. And then I think a long time ago, I predicted Steve Bannon would be out. And then later, I predicted Steve Bannon would get arrested. And there is an order to, I don't know, arrest him. I don't know if he actually ever got arrested through Congress. So for everyone that's just coming on, I know that there is someone out. I predicted Meta? How? Oh, I predicted Meta. Did I say Facebook was going to have to change their name or something? That's very interesting. Thank you for that, sweetie. For everyone that's watching, yes, there's somebody copying me. But congratulate yourselves, because none of y'all are falling for it. If you want your own personal reading with me, get it. Get it. 213-458-7408. Personal readings with me. Look at the text number. That text number is me. 213-458-7408. That is my text number for my appointments. All right? If she don't use that number to make an appointment, see the difference? To make an appointment, you got to use that number. See how I'm going to help you? 213-458-7408. That number is associated with Tracey Brown. That's the appointment desk. If she don't use that number, do not pay her. Everyone goes through the appointment desk, unless you're a longtime client, and then y'all can just reach me directly. But everyone goes through the appointment desk. And that's the way to fix this. Are we good? Does everybody get what I'm trying to say? This is how we're going to stop the drama. If you're not making your appointments through 213-458-7408, you are not talking to me. Trust and believe. This is a working system. Oh yeah, Jack Dorsey. I couldn't remember his name. I hate him. You said he would have to change? Oh, I said he would have to change. Oh, okay, good. Then I did predict Meta. Yeah, I didn't check into it yet, but I'll check into it. I'm pretty sure him, like every other CEO that stepped down in 2020, 2021, including Gates, including Jeff Bezos, it's a lot of tax protection. If not, Ghislaine Maxwell involvement. Yeah, they FB doesn't want to, sweetie. They don't want to. It works for them. They see it as they're very greedy, so they just see it as a new account. They don't care. All right. But let's make it easy on everybody. If you are not getting your appointments through the text number, it is not me. Does that help you guys at all? All right. Other than that, block them. All of my psychic detectives have been like, ciao, I know Tracy, blocked. But everyone did tell me, and that's what I appreciate more than anything. Thank you for telling me that somebody is out there using my good name. All right. Love your hair. Thank you. My Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann here. You should see. It's so light. Like, it's so fluffy, and look. Nothing heavy about it. It even takes a minute to go back down. If you touch my hair, oh my God, it's so light. So my hair doesn't seem to grow down because I've got no weight. Better to have 4C hair because at least that carries weight, right? If you had weight on it, look how long it would be. It would be down my shoulders. But no, Raggedy Ann doll. All right. Yeah, but don't put too much drama on the bullshit that's out there. Everything happens for a reason. I honestly believe it's the Kardashians because the minute I mentioned I was going to see whether or not Drake boinked Kylie, the shit started. Right? But it didn't stop me from doing the reading. I did the reading. I said I was going to check into it. And get over yourselves, Kardashian. It's not me, it's you. All right, guys, we are at the end of the line here. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Oh, wait. Comment. Oh, wait. Damn it. Okay. I got to do it over again. 213-458-7408 to speak with me. That's my text number. Text, DM for an appointment. That's how you know it's me. Oops, me, E. Post. So are you guys good about that? That's how you know it's me. Text me. She can't use my text number. Text me. Let me see who wants to come on. We're about to end this shit. When someone joined in, okay, let's see. Someone wants to come on. Let's let her come on. Amazing work, sweetheart. Thank you. But this is just part 1. So if you guys see that I'm missing anything, tell me, because maybe I didn't make a video of it. I'm using TikTok for all the predicted it is. That's where you will find most of the predicted it is. All right. I was using IG, but the dashikis and bonnets turned out to be such a good thing that I do the dashikis on IG now. But TikTok will be used just for predicted it. I want to say do some live shows. I was thinking about going live on TikTok at midnight. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it to do my. Oh, I moved it already. I've got this little thing that I do that I love doing. So I was thinking about it. But thank you, Lottie. Thank you. Okay. I want to go out and eat, but you know, it's kind of funky out there and raining. I'm kind of scared now. Trying to get somebody to come join, but I guess it didn't happen. All right. Maybe I saw it too late. All right, next time, whoever wants to join, you can come join next time. Let me see. Oh, you have no request. Okay. I love you all. Everyone have a beautiful day. Thank you, Be More. Good health. See you later, Miss Tracy. Good health. I have to make my father lunch and prep for dinner. Good health, Be More. Go take care of family. I love you all. Bye.